So today I'm going to talk to you about the my experience as a recipient of two internal awards, which are actually seed grants from the University of Texas at Dallas. And just a quick background, I'm doing biomedical physics and specifically using this relatively new technology in which we enhance MRI signals by at least 10,000 fold. So this two awards that I'm going to briefly discuss today is this is a part of the National Research University Fund that UT Dallas received, having attained the Tier 1 status as stated in the state Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. And the first award that I got back in 2019 is called COBRA, which is Collaborative Biomedical Research Award. And this is a collaboration between UT Dallas and UT Southwestern Medical Center. And actually, the uh, purpose of this grant is to foster collaboration between these two institutions. And it was an easy transition for me because I did a postdoc at UT Southwestern. And this COBRA award is quite helpful in our goal to attain an NIH R01 type of grants. And this is still an ongoing grant that I have. So the advantages of this grant is that um, we got to test a new idea, um, and we don't even have to have preliminary data. And that's the good thing about the COBRA award. The other thing about this is that there is a brevity of the application materials. We only got to submit like 2 pages of proposal, and it is a quick turnaround. Like within 2 months, we get the notice of the award. So I think during that time, there were about more than 20 applications, and UTD awarded 3 COBRA grants. And this type of grant is really beneficial to my group, and I'm pretty sure to my collaborator as well, because this is something that both institutions contribute, and we get to test a relatively new, untested idea, and with a funding that was given relatively rapidly. And our target there is to get funding from the NIH for R1. We also submitted a couple of NSF grants that is currently in the review. And another target that we have is we're going to submit grants to the congressionally directed medical research program of the Department of Defense, and also CIPRIT, the Cancer Prevention Research and Research Institute of Texas. So this type of grant is, I think it's a 2-year grant, and it has been very helpful so far. We have so many offshoots of data in which even data that were a little bit, a little bit remote from what we intended it to be. So it is very helpful to get preliminary data for this type of grant. The second award that I got last year, actually in 2020, is called Spire. And Spire is it's an interdisciplinary research enhancement award. And this is a proposal that I did with Warren Gu from chemistry. This seed grant is called a Seed Program for Interdisciplinary Research. And the goal of this grant is to get preliminary data, seed data, within 1 year. And the goal is to apply for external funding, just like COBRA. The advantages of this grant, and especially for new PIs on campus, is that it has a fast turnaround. It is also a grant that encourages collaboration. You gotta have a co-PI that's outside your department, and I like this. This is an interdisciplinary research, and you don't have to have preliminary data. So if you're a new PI on campus, I highly encourage you to apply to this Spire Award seed grant from UTD. And actually, there is one on the horizon. It's due at the end of this month. So if you're watching this and a new I encourage you to apply to this. So a few tips regarding grant writing. I've been here in UTD for 7 years, and so far I have acquired $1.4 million in external funding. Um, my experience as a PI, not new anymore. I was just recently promoted to associate professor. Is that if you need help in grant writing, seek help. Talk to your senior colleagues, for example, and that's what I did. And UTD actually has examples of grants, of different funding agencies. They have this list of examples of grants in which you can look at the format and especially the funded grants. So seek help and then collaborate. Um, Whenever I write grants, I always make sure that I get the right people in there, and um, I'm also a recipient of a lot of rejected grants, but I learned from them. So just be persistent. If it's rejected on the first round, just look at the comments and try to improve it and send it again. And most important is write the grants, because if you don't write, you have zero chance of getting the grant. And lastly, um, and this is a struggle for me, try not to procrastinate. Writing it on the last hour or so. Start early if you can, and writing these grants. It Following this, it will increase your chances of getting such external funding. Thank you.